Good morning, it's Phoenix Genesis. So I postponed my Pacific Crest Trail trip to my original date next week because of the snowpack we've been having, the light dusting, and it's been the freeze-thaw cycles up at San Jacinto. And it's just a little too dangerous for me, and it's a little too cold. And I looked at the weather forecast, and even the end of next week when I start, it's going to be like 23 degrees in Mount Laguna. It's always cold at Mount Laguna and Boulder Oaks. So for my lightweight system, that's just not what I enjoy. Each his own, hike your own hike. So anyway, I had bought an early Section 8 permit, but anyway, we decided that's the way we're gonna roll, and I had some other things to do. So while I've had this extra time to reassess everything of what I really need and what I don't need on the trail for the desert section, again, you divide the Pacific Crest Trail up. It's a very long trail, so you don't start and go, okay, this is what I'm taking for the whole trail, because the Sierras is different than, and I've been in the Sierras a couple times, it's so different from what you're going to experience in the desert. So this is what I'm going to do. I do the desert, I focus on the desert, then I've got a whole different gear set up for the Sierras. A lot of the stuff is similar, but of course the bear can requires a different pack. So now I'm going to show you my new pack and my new system, and I will have a final gear list pretty soon, and I'll show you how I'll end up packing it all. So efficiency and organization is key. So anyway, I had bought yesterday at REI a really nice expensive rain jacket, came home and realized that I didn't like the feel of it, and it was just kind of, the largest one they had was a medium, and it didn't work how I wanted to have it over my pack. So I'm going back to the good old, I'm going to take the Frog Togs just because it's a little warmer than the rain poncho. I'll probably bring the rain poncho too because it has so many uses. I can use it as a second. If my poly cryo ground cloth rips, I can use it because I have a very small poncho sized tarp. I can use it to block out one of the A-frame sides to kind of have more wind and rain protection as need be. So we are in El Nino season. So anyway, I will bring my little poncho too. Also, it's more ventilating as far as airflow in light rain. So anyway, this is a men's medium, but it looks, unfortunately, the sleeves are really long, but that keeps my hands warm. But I think I'm going to have to go buy a large one. I have small ones and I have mediums, but I don't have a large, because once I fill my backpack up, I think it's not going to fit. But anyway, yes, this completely waterproofs. It's my back cover, completely waterproofs my new backpack that I bought yesterday. So let's get down to what I'm taking. So rain jacket, lightweight, full of duct tape. And people talk about the Frog Togs, about how non-durable it is. This has so much duct tape, and I've been using it, every rainstorm. I put the baby on to see how far it can handle the rain without wetting out, and my cats even use it to sleep on. They knead it all up, and it's still holding true. I have not gotten wet with it yet, so yay, Frog Togs. So next is in order to rock my new running vest, I need a fanny pack, and I think I'm going to take my Nike one. This Traeger thing's like ancient, but I have no clue where the Nike one is. It's in one of the bins ready to go on my trip, so I'll have to dig it out. I have a couple of fanny packs, but I want a big one because I want all my electronics and heavier things to be in the fanny pack. And again, I have the two Dyneema holders that go right in here that give me, I can stuff different things I need to deploy, and also for the extra water carry. So I also bought a couple other things. I bought a platypus 2-liter bottle, so that gives me, with the 2 half liters and that 3 liters capacity, is the most I could ever physically carry. So I don't drink that much water. I'm very efficient. I live in the desert, so that is something I added. I also splurged from the cheapo dance pants, which I just don't like the way they feel, and I upped that to the Enlighten Equipment Copperfield wind pants, which for $80 was, I think, a fantastic investment. And and they're like 1.6 and 1.7 ounces, and that's going to pair nicely with my Z-Pack, so wind shirt. So anyway, I'm getting that in. And the other thing I fixed my regular old school watch, because I want a watch I don't have to charge, and I don't want to keep looking at the time on my phone and wasting battery on my phone. So that means bigger battery packs. So just old school watch, $6 for the battery, just old school, you know, it works fine, and the battery's good for years, so that's all I need. So I will be rocking that. The band broke, so I gotta fix the band on that. I also ordered on eBay for like $20 some hunting gloves, and they have like some thermal type of fleece lining that keeps them 30% warmer. And they also have, they're called pop-up gloves, so I haven't gotten them yet. I'd show you, all this is coming next week. They pop out, so they're fingerless. So, and I love that because I just am tactile. I want to feel the phone, feel things. And when I don't want to feel things and it's really cold, I can still pop up and have that mitten for extra warmth, protection. So I don't know how much they weigh. I mean, they look pretty lightweight. I don't care. It's for the Sierras, especially if there's snow there, or in Washington there's snow. I want my hands warm. So anyway, that's going to be that. I don't know how much my fanny packs weigh, not that much, but anyway, big fanny pack. Again, it will hold the heavier things like the phone, electronics, headlamp, pocket knife, bleach, you know, any water filtration, anything that I'm going to need to deploy, and that's more heavy, so it's not riding on my back in the heat. It's on lower where I can handle it. So this is my new backpack for the Pacific Crest Trail. This is a Salomon, and it's a, if you can see, it's the Active Skin 12. This is made specifically for women, and I have a couple different running vests. I have a Salomon 17. It's a 14 plus 3, so it's 14 liters, but expands to 17 liters. Old school. I bought on eBay. It was still pretty expensive. I think it was like $100 when I got it on eBay a couple years ago. It's like, I think it came out like 7 years ago. Great vest, but this just fits better for women. This is the large. I have the large, and the if you can see that, yes, and it's expensive, $130, but I had like a lot of points at REI from buying all those ultras and buying like my women's Neo Air pad and other things. So and a Bear can, another 500 BV 500, because I traded my 500 for 300 last year with Dario. So we bought another 500. So yeah, I had a bunch of points, so it was like half of what it cost with my points. So I splurged and got that in the platypus. But I also have the Ultimate Direction Dyneema one, and that's an 11 liter, and it gets very hot. It's a great pack if you're in cold environment, but if it's really hot, I've taken it up in Griffith Park on training hikes, and I'm sweating through the Dyneema. So this is much more breathable. And the new Ultimate Direction, the problem with their running vests is that they don't have the way they made it. They made like a foam pocket on one side and then a water on another side, and that makes it very unbalanced. My cat Suki's jumping up, seeing you better not jump on my, she wants my frog togs. Anyway, this is more evenly balanced. It has much more pockets. It has the secure zipper pocket for my phone, which is very important to me. And you know, and you would not believe how much you can put in one of these things. I mean, it is got tons of room. If you can see that, like tons and tons of room. And then it's sold out on Salomon's website. And also, sorry, it comes with a key ring if you need that. You know, clip. I would probably clip my my Rovivon when I don't need it during the day, or my knife or something that's important. It also has a whistle, so emergency whistle. Oh, my cats are looking. That's loud enough for me. I don't need any other dedicated whistle. And tags that I'm not going to cut out. It's just like, you know, this is for the water. So it has the capacity to put a water bladder down in here, or you could put in here. See where my hand is, you could put your air mattress. And then you've got here in the back where you can have your rain gear ready to deploy, or snacks that you can just reach back, and that's got side pockets, a lot of little side pockets, again, very secure, that you could put other things you need. Again, it's your system, what you need. I mean, I don't put one thing in one place. I'll put what I need for that experience on the trail. So if it's, you know, gonna get dark, then I'll have things I need to be extra warm, and I'll need my lighting sources. So then I'll move things up to the front, depending. If I'm done with the phone, it's raining, I'm not gonna use the phone in the rain, then maybe I'll move that back to another part of the pack. So you're gonna move things as you need them. You know, do you need your sleep system or your tarp because it's about to rain or you're about to go to sleep? Then you might want that on the top. But if you're not gonna need it during the day and it's a sunny day, then the tarp will be at the very bottom. So, you know, you move things around as you need them. The nice thing about having a smaller pack and carrying less is you don't have to worry about losing as many things, you know, and that becomes a really big problem on trail, where, you know, when I have too much stuff, like when I go glamping up at Katy Meadows with my boyfriend, and he carries so much, it's like I have to lug more, I have to set up more, I have to maintain more things, I worry about what I've left, what I haven't left, what I've packed up. It takes more time to break down, tear down camp, set up camp. And, you know, most of the time you're spending hiking, you're not on a through hike, you're not spent camping. And of course you still want the things you need. You need to be warm, you need to be dry, you need to be comfortable when you're sleeping. And, you know, because the technology of everything's gotten so light and small, like Desenchi fleece, you know, the lightweight pants and jacket I talked about, the wind layers, which are your shell layers, the frog tog. Everything is so light now. The quilts are light. You don't need a big sleeping bag. Like when I started on our Mount Baldy climb 2004, and I had a 6-pound Coleman sleeping bag that was like a 50-degree. I mean, just a sleeping bag. I remember my pack alone in the Sierras in 2016 weighed 5 pounds just for the back. So we don't have that anymore. So we can really get lightweight. If I had the money now, I'd go to Timbermade and make a Cuban fiber, buy their Cuban fiber rain jacket, but it's like $400. So it's not this year, maybe a Christmas present for Christmas. So I'm kind of tapped out right now. But anyway, this is the Salomon, so you can see all the little tags that come with it. Very breathable, very nice. So anyway, yes, I'm very excited to see what I'm going to fit in here and what I'm going to take and what I'm not going to take. And really, like I said, it pares it down to the essentials. So anyway, that's it. I'm very happy with this purchase. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.